wondering, I'm like, he's going long. We don't have the wrap it up sign. Uh-oh. I'm sure he tried that. That was the short version.
When I was a freshman and sophomore here, Mr. Miller was still our head coach, and I learned a lot from him. And the one thing he'd always tell us is, in the end, it's all about guts and desire. And I really take that to heart. And our coaches prepared us all summer long and all season long, and there's no doubt that we have the fitness to be state champions. And but their preparation could only get us so far, and the rest was on us. Even our race plan would only get us through 2/3 of the races, and then we had to close it down on our own. And so I'm just so proud of our guys, because when it came down to that last mile, we had to want it more than anybody else, and we had to finish like we knew we had in us. And we went out there, we powered it down, and that's why we're state champions, because even when we went in being ranked #1, we ran like we had nothing to lose, and you can't be afraid to lose, or else you are going to lose. And so we weren't afraid to film and laid it all on the line. And I'm so proud of every one of our guys, even the guys that weren't even on the state trip. They inspired me all at one point or another during this season, and I couldn't have asked for a better season. So I'm so thankful, and I thank all of you for being here and supporting us through it all, and we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
I just want to thank everyone who supported us. It means the world to us. To have everyone supporting us and just believing. I want to thank everyone who supported us and believed in us.
Mommy's just working.
It means the world to us. And I love everyone who wore the wristbands for us.
I'll show you when we get home, okay?
Right and left of me. And I love my parents who are sitting back there. And I love you guys all. Thank you.
Like Quick said, dreams come true, and ours came true. I love these guys like brothers, and
Stop moving,
I thank all you guys who have ever supported us, and I love you, Mom and Dad.
You got your blanket?
You gotta stop, buddy.
Well, good morning. Let me just begin by saying it's such an honor to have all of you here today to congratulate me on my state championship. But before you all start lining up to be my prom date, I believe it's only fair to inform you that there's a lot more to being a state championship than being ridiculously good looking and having an unhealthy amount of talent.
Oh, God. Ow, you're killing my foot.
It takes dedication. Every single person on this team has shown an unbelievable amount of dedication. To ask a bunch of high school boys to go out and run 10 to 12 miles every day at 6 a.m. on their summer break is just stupid. That sounds awful. But to these guys who have a common goal and who are willing to make sacrifices, who want to follow in the footsteps of one of the greatest teams in the nation, that maybe running those few miles doesn't sound so bad. It takes pride. It's not always easy for people to say they want to go out for cross country. It's not iconically the coolest sport offered. In fact, some people think it's the stupidest sport there is. So for all of these young men, not only to strive to be a part of this team, but to proudly tell their friends and families, I run cross country for Palatine High School, is incredible. But it might be a little bit easier to say that now. It takes sacrifice. Whether it's canceling your weekend plans to go watch a race, or something as simple as shaving our heads. We are willing to sacrifice anything for each other, because by the time we enter the state championship series, it's hard not to notice what we have sacrificed. You start to feel more emotion throughout the team. You start to think, we've made it so far with so many traditions, I can't quit on these guys now. But it's not just the athletes who have this selfless dedication, who have the Palatine pride flowing through their veins, who have made the countless sacrifices for the success of the program. We have an entire 6-man coaching staff, along with parents, siblings, friends, teachers, neighborhood fans, and a welcoming home for the symbol of our success. For a simple high school team to have so much support is probably unfair. It's more than we could ever ask for. Not to say that winning in Wrights and Dolomites is easy, but when there are so many alums and fans cheering us on and expecting us to do it every day, it's hard to not find a way.
Christopher.
Thank you all so much for giving this opportunity to present you as a town and as a school in one of the toughest, most overlooked sports in the world. There are a few people in this room that I would like to thank individually. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Brawl. If it weren't for you, I don't know if I would still be on this team. You have been one of the biggest motives and inspirations of my life. You're just that one semester ahead when I was in your class. I'd like to thank Rachel Butler for reminding me every day how sexy I look when I'm running past all the cheerleaders on the track. Kendrick Cornelius, I don't even think you've lived here a full year yet, but I've never met somebody with so much passion and respect for who we are and what we do. Mr. Hoster, you truly understand how demanding the sport is and how much I am willing to sacrifice for it, even if it's my art grade.
Yeah.
Thank you for tolerating all the late art projects I've had over the past 3 years
sit you right here.
and not unleashing that Hoster fury on me. Alan, Donna Garcia, my parents, Mama and Dada, you've been with me this whole time. I remember my first race in San Francisco. You guys were cheering me on through that 1 mile. I probably ran 15 minutes. It's incredible what you guys have done for me. You've done nothing but support me, buy me all the winter gear I need, and hug me after every race, even when I don't run well. Mr. Johnson, Tim Johnson's dad, I know he's not here today, but I've never seen a person more enthused to be alive and do what he's doing. He's made himself an icon in Palatine history. Quick Sheen and Hayek, they've all sacrificed so much for this team, and I know that it's been their lifelong goals to win one of these bad boys. And on behalf of the entire team, I can't even begin to tell you how honored we are to represent you and your families when we say we are state champions for Palatine High School.
Courage